Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro series, where today we're focusing on preparing for a general ledger accountant interview. Let's dive right in and start with a question about teamwork and collaboration, which is crucial for any accounting role. Can you tell us about a time when you collaborated with other departments to solve an accounting issue? This question helps interviewers understand how well you work with others to solve problems, which is a key skill for a general ledger accountant. Let's go over some tips to help you craft a great response. Choose a specific accounting problem you've encountered. Describe the departments you worked with and their roles. Detail the collaborative steps you took to resolve the issue. Share the successful outcome and what you learned from the experience. Keep your focus on teamwork and communication. Now, let's take a look at an example answer to give you a clearer idea.
In my previous role, we noticed discrepancies in inventory valuation. I teamed up with the operations and sales departments to dive into the data. Through several collaborative meetings, we pinpointed data entry errors. This teamwork allowed us to correct our valuation and enhance our financial reporting accuracy.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for General Ledger Accountant. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you share an example of a challenging financial discrepancy you uncovered and how you resolved it? This question aims to assess your problem-solving skills and how you handle complex financial issues. Here are some pointers to help you organize your answer. Pick a specific example to showcase your problem-solving abilities. Clearly describe the nature of the discrepancy. Explain the steps you took to investigate and resolve the issue. Mention any tools or methods you used to find a solution. Conclude with the positive outcome and lessons learned. Let's look at an example to see how you can put these tips into practice.
In a previous position, I discovered a $1,500 discrepancy while reconciling bank statements. I traced it back to a late deposit recorded in the wrong month. By correcting the journal entry and updating our financial records, we ensured accurate reporting and improved our reconciliation process.
Describe a time when you had to manage multiple priorities. How did you ensure everything was completed on time? Interviewers ask this to gauge your time management skills and ability to handle pressure. Let's walk through some strategies to help you tackle this question. Identify a situation where you face competing priorities. Discuss how you prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. Mention any tools or techniques you use to keep track of deadlines. Explain how you collaborated with others to delegate effectively. End with the successful outcome and what you learned. Here's an example. Answer to illustrate how you might respond.
In a previous job, I needed to close the month-end books while prepping for an audit. I prioritized the month-end close due to its deadline, created an audit task checklist, and used a project management tool to track progress. Communicating with my team helped in delegating non-essential tasks, allowing us to meet both deadlines successfully.
What would you do if you discovered a $5,000 error in a client's account? This question tests your attention to detail and your approach to error resolution. Here are some steps to consider when answering this question. First, verify the error with supporting documentation. Promptly communicate the issue to your manager. Prepare a detailed explanation of how the error occurred. Suggest corrective measures to resolve the error. Document the process and outcome for future reference. Now, let's go through an example answer to see how these steps come together.
Upon finding a $5,000 error, I would first verify it with documentation. I would then inform my supervisor while presenting my findings and propose corrective actions. Documenting each step ensures transparency and helps prevent future errors.
Imagine you're approaching the month-end close and receive urgent additional tasks. How do you manage both effectively? Interviewers want to know how you handle deadline pressure and prioritize tasks. Let's explore some effective ways to answer this scenario. Assess and prioritize tasks by urgency and importance. Communicate your workload and plan with your manager. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Use a checklist to track completed tasks. Delegate non-critical tasks if possible. Here's a sample answer to give you an idea of how to approach this question.
I would start by evaluating the urgency of the new tasks, then communicate with my manager to align on priorities. By breaking tasks into smaller steps and using a checklist, I can manage my time efficiently, ensuring that the month-end close remains on track.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.